Guys, I can't believe I did this. Like, seriously. Story time. So yesterday morning, I was trying to film a simple unboxing video. I bought another GPU to benchmark on the channel, and I'll probably still throw in that unboxing video at the end of this, but let's start out with story time. So here's the thing. My channel is set up well for shooting green screen style news videos, but when I take the camera out to film a video like this, that's not that hard. I just set it on a tripod, but my camera's normally mounted up here. And, are you already seeing the damage to the screen here, by the way? Anyway, the camera is normally mounted up here. And so I, unscrew it off of this tripod and I move it onto a different one out here, fine. Now, when I'm shooting green screen videos, one of the things about a green screen is you need to light the green screen behind you. You need a lot of light. So in addition to just a normal just paper lamp I have right here, I also have this super professional cheapo little like LED light thing that just sits on a speaker behind my monitor. Fine. But when I grabbed the camera out of back here, it bumped the cord that connects that, and this light fell forward onto my desk. Great, not that big of a deal. Just picked it back up, put it there, kept filming the video. And because when the monitor's off, there doesn't seem to be any damage. So I went on with my unboxing video. Yay. By the way, if you do watch the unboxing part, kind of an interesting packaging on this one. I'd never seen anything like it. It actually stumped me for a second on how to actually get the thing out. Anyway, whatever. But the point is, did my unboxing video, put it in the computer, made sure it works, played some Elden Ring a little bit, Anyway, but then I went to actually upload the video onto my computer, and I was like, what? What is that? Is this something that can be fixed? So to fix something like this, from everything I researched, it looks like I would have to basically buy a new panel, and I don't know how to install that myself. So if I had it fixed, I think by the time you pay for the replacement and all of that and the labor, I might as well just buy a new monitor. So maybe expect some upcoming videos on what monitor I should buy. I really like the ultra-wide setup for this because, as you can see, again, I have my camera and microphone above the screen. Honestly, I would love to just use my 4K OLED all the time and not even need to have the second monitor, not need the ultra-wide. But what I like about the ultra-wide is when I shoot my green screen style videos, I can have, my website open at 1440p, but then I have some space on the edge where I can run OBS, where I'm doing the green screen and the little shrinking myself down stuff and all of the like live stream type setup stuff that I have there. So I do like the idea of an ultra wide. Now I wish I could just go grab one of those OLED ones, the QD OLEDs that just came out, except that it looks like the ship time isn't out until like sometime in August, and I don't have any contacts, to get one ahead of time or anything through my YouTube channel or whatever. So I don't know what exactly will happen. The good news is the monitor is still somewhat usable, at least. I'll probably have to keep using it for at least a little while, maybe till August if I go with the QD OLED. But I do want to say huge thank you to everybody on the channel, because honestly, guys, if this had happened before I had a YouTube channel, I would be in a lot more of a panic mode right now. It's thanks to you guys viewing the channel. I can't believe we passed 36,000 subscribers yesterday. That's insane. So that does give me some income I can use to replace things like this. It would be a little bit more of a panic if it was just back when I had my teacher's salary. Anyway, okay, let's actually roll the unboxing video. All right, well, as I was saying, I don't do a lot of unboxing videos on the channel. I don't have a setup for this really, so sorry for the tight camera angles, and we'll do our best. But overall, it looks like it's gonna open up a lot like most of the other ones. We've got the tab on the side. I did notice that in shipping, the box got quite scuffed up, but I'm sure it's packaged well enough that we're not going to have damaged anything important. Though I like to have nice boxes to put on the wall, Oh well. Oh, that's really stuck in there. Bumped my camera. That's fine. In search of incredible. All right, satisfying box opening. Okay, looks like there's a cardboard bit around here. Most of the GPU boxes don't really have that I've seen. Okay, unpacking steps. unpacking steps. Okay. I've never had a GPU need unpacking instructions before. Interesting. So, open the cardboard, yes? Okay. I'm actually confused. So we open the box, and then pieces fold down or up and off. Oh, there's pieces that fold out on the edges. Okay. So these fold out, and then that loosens that. Okay, that's interesting. I have not seen that on any of my GPUs before. Then that comes off. Got some foam in the back. Okay, let's see. Let's see how the plastic peel goes. You know, it doesn't feel like the kind of plastic that's going to be satisfying to peel. Give it a C+ on the peel. Well, there's the card. Again, this is a dual fan model rather than one of the 3-fan designs, as is pretty common. But as I said in other videos, as long as it cools the card and you get the performance you need out of it, sometimes the big cooler designs end up costing so much that it's like, well, if you could buy a cheap 3070 Ti instead of a more expensive 3070, why did you buy the bigger cooler? I mean, it could make sense if you care a lot about fan noises and stuff. This piece is being obnoxious to get off. Look, it's just scratching up the plastic as I try to pick at it. It's not actually just like coming off in one piece. There. All right. So this is a dual 8-pin power connector. I don't see no, there is a BIOS switch. So we've got the performance mode and the quiet mode labeled here. So a lot of cards have that, and it's nice to have. Though honestly, I don't usually switch it. Okay, the connectors, we'll pull the plugs. Maybe. There we go. So it looks like we've got 3 display ports and 2 HDMIs. Those should be HDMI 2.1, which is good for my 4K OLED screen. So one of the things to think about with the 4K OLED TVs as monitors is you do need the HDMI 2.1 connection if you want to get the full capabilities of the display without having to use chroma subsampling or anything like that, if you want 4K 120 hertz with HDR. Because they don't have DisplayPort connections because they're TVs. All right. Okay, any plastic left to peel here? Oh, on the, there, all right. Well, I think that is pretty much that. Let's get this thing in the PC and see if it actually works. Now, naturally, I'm still playing Elden Ring, so that's what I'm going to go ahead and test out here. I think I'm finally getting near the end in this Crushed City thing, but man, I've been playing this a while. So the settings I'm testing this out on is just the settings I already had the game at. So this is 4K at the max settings, and I was curious how we might do here. Now, even my 3080 can't always stay locked to 60 FPS at these settings. But not every area of the game is incredibly demanding. Main thing I'm trying to do here isn't really to test the performance of the GPU, but just to see if it is working properly. The fact that it's able to hold 60 FPS at 4K max settings, at least for the moment, tells me that I think everything, seems to be working fine. And apparently talking while I play is complicated. I don't really have time to play right now anyway. I've got to get ready for work. So I think we'll leave the video here, but expect some future content with the RTX 3070. I'm curious what you guys might want to see it compared against, like my 6700 XT, 3060 versus 3070. Is it worth the extra cash? All of that kind of stuff. Anyway, we will go ahead and get to all that in the future. It looks like the GPU temps are staying fine despite the dual fan cooler not being, the most expensive one out there. And yeah, everything seems to be working just fine. Have an excellent day.